EA Sports College Football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Rockets will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Western Kentucky's offense takes the field. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success. But play within yourself. Make those plays. Don't make the big mistakes.
They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Once he got some room, it was over. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Toledo Rockets offense will go to work for the first time today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. At midfield, he's got room. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
And the Rockets come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll give it to the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Run in the red zone. It's Traynham. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Not able to pick up that 1st down, David, but if I'm them, I'm going again right here on 4th.
And I think you knew that on 3rd and 2, short yard situation. You got it close to 4th and inches. Now we're going to get this 1st down.
They'll try to sneak it. Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. So he coughed it up. He got it back, but he did not get the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rockets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And it's on the ground. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
How about the turn of events when you're about to give up points? Not only do I take the football away, by God, I almost put this thing in the house, almost return it back. Dude, chewing up grass, great blocking out in front, did everything right except for score the touchdown. Now offense, you go do it.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Handoff to the single back. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Hilltoppers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback brought up to and sacked at the 12.
That is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on 3rd down?
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back.
On the set. Cricket.
Out of the chute, quick cross to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's Gleason. Quickly out to the tight end. Wide open spaces. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Turning on the Jets. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on his defense.
And the Rockets will light it up on 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that one.
Looking for room. It's Trainer. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Rockets come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man on the right. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Rockets had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the 1st quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
Get set, get set.
Hauls it in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Toledo. On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. An 84-yard drive there. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll run it to the right side. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Looking downfield, it's Gleason. He's going to throw deep right side. Got it inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Looking to throw. Buying some time as he moves left. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Leaves it with the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Caught over the middle. It's a 0. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
They'll run the sneak for it. The sneak scores it.
In a 4th and goal situation, bring in the beef, the goal line package, all the heavy guys, the tight ends, and just pound the rock when you need it. Running back falling forward, getting a touchdown. Offense just went big on your booty.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Coastal Carolina has been able to call its shots offensively. As impressive a performance as I've seen from this group in some time. They're up 14 over the Groupers. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's loose. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Hart. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense got him at the 27.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking for a huge play. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. The defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Gleason. Uncorks it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Rockets will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And the Hilltoppers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes a connection. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Big 3rd down there for the quarterback, and he knew where his best chance was at getting that first. He found the curl route, made an accurate throw, and as a result, the offense stays on the field.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Hutchison. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. A little release to the back. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Hutchinson. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion, whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Looking for a man. It's Gleason. Makes the grab. It's Holland. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Rockets will hustle to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Holland. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Traynor. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
And this That's why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on third down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Rockets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Caught near the sideline, it's Traynor. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Rockets are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Motion from the back. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Henry. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hutchinson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
And the Hilltoppers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Gleason. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Oh, a lot of space. They'll get to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. That last completion sets him up on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so you're running.
There he goes! And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Motion from the wideout. From the red zone, it's Toledo. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Rockets didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Gleason. He got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Rockets, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Big fella moving. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Second and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a third down and goal situation.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. Fourth down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
Trying to bully their way in. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Hilltoppers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Henry. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the tailback. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That's caught. It's Henry. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Wide open downfield.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Pulls it in. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here today.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Just a short pass to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. It's really not hard to find the difference between this game and the loss last week. Turned it over 3 times a week ago, none today.
And just a great response. Last week, you know, you're probably the reason you lost, and you didn't take care of the football. But now you step out here, you show your team you can bounce back, you can lead, take care of the football, and lead this team to victory.
Quick completion to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Leaves it with the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Here's the handoff. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Back to throw, it's Gleason. Snagged in the middle, it's Holland. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Rudolph.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. The offense changing the play. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Got his man. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the air, it's Gleason. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a little space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Rockets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The give as they work on that clock. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gonna run it. It's Christian. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. They'll go to the ground.
Ball carried by the running back.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. That is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
That kicker needed to club up. Fortunately, the ball hits the crossbar.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
And the Hilltoppers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Henry. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on 3rd down. It's a seam wide open. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to throw, it's Gleason. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. And this defense breaks it open as they return it to the house for 6. Game is essentially over right now, and you wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but I won't be forgotten. I can tell you that, because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score up, get that extra touchdown. I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you. I like it. Just keep it in the back of your mind.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Going right to work up top. The sure hands, it's Christian. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.